Hey everybody, Robb here for Southwest Florida Television. I am back where I left off in part one. I'm standing in front of the entrance to our beloved Del Norwegians Pass State Park. The park does remain closed until further notice, and it's going to be closed for a while. Remember, for updates, follow Friends of Del Norwegians Pass State Park on Facebook. Join that group, Friends of Del Norwegians Pass State Park, or floridastateparks.org. Look for Del Norwegians for news about the park. Get it firsthand from the source. 74 degrees. It's about 8:45. North Naples, Florida. We're going to take a little walk out onto the beach and south along Vanderbilt Beach. See how things are looking today. Earlier in part one, we took a walk up Gulf Shore Drive. They're really making a lot of progress on the cleanup on Gulf Shore. This is the Bluebell Avenue entrance to the north end of Vanderbilt Beach. All the beautiful trees are gone. That canopy of trees that I would walk under in the morning, all gone. Beautiful dunes and the sea oats gone. Sad, sad, sad. People are asking, will they be back? Will the dunes, the sea oats be back? I don't know. I don't know how long it's going to take for them to recover. The recovery and healing process is going to take a long, long time. That I do know. Sad sight. Pan over to the right, to the north, where the dunes and sea oats once were at Del Norwegians. This was all lush green vegetation in here, all gone. All sea oats, dunes, vegetation, all the way out into here. That's how far out the dunes were. Breaks my heart to see it. This is enter at your own risk. That's the official stance of Collier County Parks and Recreation. Enter at your own risk here. There's still debris buried in the sand. Stay out of the water, please. Stay out of the water. Not only is there debris in the water, there's filth in the water. Bacteria. Ugh. You know, human waste. Stay out of the water for a while. Let Mother Nature do her thing. Let her recycle with some tide changes here for a couple months. Stay out of the park. The park is closed. Did you catch our sunset yesterday evening down by the Naples Pier? Glorious, glorious, glorious. That is the word to describe last night's sunset. Absolutely glorious. It was so nice being by the water for a sunset. That was a real treat. I think the tide's coming in here. It's really hard to recognize Del Norwegians, isn't it? So sad. Yeah, let's take a stroll down Vanderbilt Beach. At least we still get a resemblance of a beach walk here, right? So we can take a little beach walk. After all, we are the beach family. Mariah Bay there. I'm guessing they had some problems with water in the lower levels, especially the bottom floor there at Mariah Bay. Where the Vanderbilt Inn used to be, and the world famous Cheeky Bar. One of our friends wanted to see Mariah Bay, so there you go. Yeah, let's move on south, move down the beach here. Let's see if we can find a dolphin. Wouldn't that be sweet? Wouldn't it be fun to see a dolphin swimming along here, or two or three or a million? Focus on the beauty that's still here. Boy, this beach has changed shape, and the bottom as well. They were talking about that on the news, how the shoreline has changed so dramatically. With everything that's going on, this is kind of like a little escape for me, coming out here, walking the beach. Of course, all the buildings up along the shoreline here are a reminder of what's going on. But just out here looking at the water and hearing the waves, little waves lapping on the shore. It's my therapy. Clear skies. Supposed to see some clouds later today. Water's still on the cloudy side. 29 days after Hurricane Ian, and the water's still cloudy. Guess we had a really high tide last night. Doesn't look like it from here, but it's supposed to be a very high tide last night. They had a warning for a minor coastal flooding. So some of the low-lying areas might have seen flooding. I didn't hear about it on the news today. It's the last thing we need. Man, all eyes are on the Caribbean again. There's a couple storms down there developing. One's supposed to go to the north, not bother any of us. There's another one they're going to keep an eye on, but they're being optimistic because there looks like it's going to be a high pressure ridge that's going to keep it away from us. God, we can only pray. Right now the big concern is about red tide. I don't know if you remember after Hurricane Ian, Irma, having a senior moment. After Hurricane Irma, our beaches were devastated by the red tide. As the worst red tide I had seen since I've lived here in Florida, since 1960. The worst red tide. But what happens is all the water, all the nutrients from the rain and the storm surge, they all get pulled out into the Gulf, and that's what feeds the red tide. So Hurricane Ian fed that red algae bloom. They have it bad up to the north of us in Sarasota County, up by Venice Beach. Let's hope it dissipates. It doesn't make its way anywhere else. That was horrible, that red tide. Oh, sea turtles, dolphins, oh, you name it, all kinds of sea life. Oh, destroyed. That's when our friend Ranger T, Terrence, the manager at Del Norwegians Pass State Park, that's when he started. That was his initiation. The red tide, cleaning up the beach. They would clean it up by hand, picking up all the dead fish every morning, just in 5-gallon buckets. Horrible. God, we don't need that. a couple months, and you're gonna see lots of people on this beach, is my guess. Maybe not. Depends if they have a place to stay here or not. So my first live feed this morning, part one, we walked up Gulf Shore Drive, just on the other side of all these condos and apartments, to check out how the cleanup and restoration operation is going, and they're doing a fantastic job of getting things cleaned up. Obviously it's not going to happen overnight, but it's happening. Hallelujah. Good morning. It's just so weird not seeing paddle boarders out here, umbrellas. But seeing walkers, that's a good thing. Seeing beach walkers. Nobody in the water, thankfully, this morning. Man, down by the pier last night, I couldn't believe it. Young kids, but should not be in this water yet. And especially, they were right by the pier. There's all kinds of junk in the water from the pier. I mean, all that decking and handrails, and the contents of the buildings that were on the pier. Where do you think that all went? Who knows? Somebody said the sign for the concession stand at the Naples Pier, somebody found that down on Keewaydin Island, down to the south. There's a lot of it, I'm sure, trapped right underneath the pier. Did see some dolphins by the pier when we went by with Captain Sandy. Captain Sandy, when did we go by there? On Monday? We did see a couple dolphins by the pier, out towards the end of the pier. By the way, our friend Captain Sandy, she will be accepting reservations here. You should probably take a reservation now if you want to book for a sightseeing tour when you come down. boatnaples.com, boatnaples.com. I'd suggest you give her a call, go on their website, give her a call. Don't book online, give her a call. Tell her you heard about her here on Southwest Florida Television. She offers all kinds of sightseeing trips, up to 6 people, pet friendly. Some, a little breakfast cruise, lunch cruise, picnic cruises. You go on one of the islands, have a picnic, do some shelling tours, champagne sunset trips. Great Captain Sandy, boatnaples.com. Call her, tell her you're Rob's friend. Good morning. Well, Dexter, you can walk the beach now, Dexter. Walk the beach. The beach is really hard here. Pretty easy walking right now. I do suggest you keep on a pair of shoes, though. For Dexter, that's no problem. Vanderbilt Beach in North Naples, Florida. If you want to see a little closer views of some of the sad sights here on Vanderbilt Beach, I do have a couple other videos posted. But now we're just trying to look on the bright side, enjoy our beach the best we can. But I don't want you to forget what happened here, what we're going through right now. Our rebuilding. We're coming back Naples strong, baby. Naples strong. The La Playa over there on the left. Walking on the beach. I'm gotten used to walking on the sidewalk over the past 4 weeks, and walking on the beach is a little more difficult. It's a bit more of a workout. Boy, yesterday I was exhausted. I'm gonna be exhausted by the time I turn around and walk back this morning for sure. Yesterday Robert picked me up over by the bridge. Hopefully he'll do that again. That saves me a couple miles walking back to the house. You know, yesterday morning walking on the beach was just as big a surprise to me as I'm sure it was to you. As soon as I heard that You could enter at your own risk. That's all I needed to hear. I got my shoes on. And I'm not going in the water. Just wanted to be by the sea, as Roy would call it, the sea, the beautiful sea. Hey, good morning. People out looking for shells in the water. Looking for shells amongst the bacteria and poop in the water. That's the last thing I have on my mind right now, is looking for seashells. However, the shelling is incredible down to the south in the 10,000 Islands. Some amazing shell finds. But to each their own. The silhouette of the La Playa Hotel there. It's going to be a while before they reopen. I think they had to lay off some employees. It's like the Ritz. Hard to see there with the lighting. All the exposed seawall now. That was all beach. Up where you see those rocks and seawall, that was the beach. That was sand. They were underneath the sand. You didn't see those. That's how much beach we lost. Remember all the lounge chairs and umbrellas we'd see lined up here? It's going to be a little while before we see that. See a lot of footprints here in the sand, bare feet. I don't like seeing that. I like seeing shoe prints right now, not footprints. I think I can get up to the south end of Vanderbilt Beach, or down to the south end of Vanderbilt Beach. Show you what's left of that. The backside of the Turtle Club. It's the La Playa there. La Playa Beach Hotel on Vanderbilt Beach. Still standing. Closed right now, but still standing. Hold here for a second. This is probably going to be the thumbnail for this video on YouTube and Facebook. Might even have a beach walker in the shot. It's not total desolation. I do see little fish jumping out of the water. Every now and then I see little sparkles of the little fish jumping out, meaning something's chasing after them. That's coming up on the Floridian Club. I think I never remember the Floridian Club. I think it's part of the Dunes. It's a private beach club. It's over on the left. Hard to see because of the lighting. Everything's backlit over there. Look up to the north. I think I saw a tip there this morning on my PayPal when I was on break. I think I saw a tip from my friend Janie. Janie, thank you, dear. Thank you. I appreciate all that you and Steve do, the stars, the tips. You guys are wonderful. Those of you that send stars to my videos, thank you for doing that. Those of you that send tips to my PayPal, God bless you, God bless you, God bless you. This is going to be a rough one. The end of the month here when the bills are due. See, this is the Floridian over here. I'm sure the water went right through that place, but I think it was kind of an open air club. I think they had a swimming pool up there. All the swimming pools here, just you can imagine what happened to them. They were full of fish. A lot of them were just full of dead fish. They got trapped in as the surge went out. Got trapped in them. Now the palm trees are still standing at the Floridian. It's always a beautiful sight. The coconut palms. Be positive here, my friends. Be positive. We're on the beach. We're having a beach walk. It's a beautiful morning here. People are making the best of the situation. Just amazing how they've cleaned this beach up. I mean, they had huge, massive pieces of equipment picking up debris. Big giant earth movers. All up and down the beach. Bulldozers, backhoes, front end loaders. Trust me, nobody wants to get our beaches cleaned up and reopened more than our county and city government. Trust me. The beaches are our lifeblood. The number one attraction. Then comes golf and dining. Oh, the dining in Naples. Restaurants galore. 5-star restaurants. Every type of food, every cuisine you could imagine is represented here in Naples. On the way home from the pier yesterday evening, we drove along 5th Avenue South. Oh my goodness. Packed. The place was packed. All the restaurants booming. The ones that were open. The majority of the restaurants on 5th Avenue South are open. Booming. 3rd Street South, a lot of them are open, and the ones that are open, booming. Support them if you can. Support our local businesses, your favorite ones. Support them if you can. Like I said earlier, I'm going to keep saying, buy gift cards. If you can't come down here, buy gift cards. Use them as Christmas gifts. Or use them when you come down, but help fill the coffers of our local businesses right now by purchasing gift cards. For, early Christmas presents. Save them for Christmas, whatever. We're down by the Vanderbilt Beach Resort, home to the world famous Turtle Club. They are working hard. They are working hard to rebuild. The employees have banded together. The managers, the general managers, servers, bartenders, they're all working together to rebuild the Turtle Club restaurant, clean up the hotel. It's kind of hard to see. This seawall was here. People don't remember because it had bushes in front of it. You see a lot more of it now. It's a lot higher up out of the ground, this seawall. There was always a couple little stairs at the Turtle Club that should go down to the beach. It was just because there was so much vegetation, but a lot of the beach is gone here. That's the resort right there. You'll see it a little better when I come around the other side. All the beautiful landscaping gone. The tables and chairs. Remember the outdoor dining there where the pile of sand is. That is the Turtle Club. Keep your chin up, my friends. Keep your chin up. And we'll be back. There's a lot of you have some fond memories of the Turtle Club. Family celebrations, anniversaries. You can see that Water just went through the hole downstairs where the restaurant was, the restaurant and bar. If you scroll through my photos, you'll see a photo of the inside of the restaurant. Sad. Sad, sad. All right, now we're at the south entrance to Vandy Beach, which, for the most part, doesn't exist anymore. It is closed. The boardwalk gone. Doesn't even, it's really hard to imagine what used to be here. Sad. It's like a pile of rubble now out on the beach. We'll get a better look from the other direction. The Ritz-Carlton in the background. Looks like you can walk all the way down to Clam Pass if you had the energy to do it. This is it, my friends. This was the access point to Vanderbilt Beach, right there. It's all that's left of it. Cabana Dan's gone. The boardwalk, the showers. I think the bathhouses are still here, the restrooms. Many, many a parties happened at this beach. Even nighttime shenanigans. The nighttime shenanigans out here. The fire dancers, remember the fire dancers? They have the strings with the fire on the end dancing out here. This is all that remains. Just some trees back there. Sad. Sad, sad, sad. And just down to the south here, you see all the beach lounge chairs and umbrellas from the Ritz-Carlton, and the jet skis, the banana boat, the paddle boards. Not now. Not now. Just a memory for right now. Thank goodness we got those memories. I'm just thinking about all the fun times that were had here over the years. This is the beach at Pelican Bay here. Look at that. Look at that empty beach. The Gumbo Limbo. The Gumbo Limbo. I got a feeling it's going to be a while before people are eating at the Gumbo Limbo. At the Ritz. Hard to see up in there, sorry. It's morning. I do morning walks. I do the best I can. All right, I'm going to be wrapping it up here. Thanks for hanging out with me. I might come back with my walk back up the beach, do a live feed. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I got a couple things I want to do here. Thank you for the stars. Remember, I do depend on your financial generosity, your support to make ends meet each month. Tips are greatly appreciated. If you'd like to send a little tip, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. If I don't see you later, have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. As always, thanks for being a friend. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally ho, my friends, tally ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.